Monday, the 2nd of September. Another exciting day ahead of us. 2 days running now. Walking today, Porthcurno all the way to Penzance. I've just stopped here overlooking the Lodron Rock. Technology is Wi-Fi again not working. Probably doesn't like this awful weather. 2 days running now of fairly awful drizzle, wet conditions, something I've been not used to so far on this coastal walk, but had to happen eventually, I guess. Today, as I said, about 12 miles distance. It should take in the order of about 6 hours, and looking forward to the next update soon. Interesting scene before us now at Penberth Cove, effectively a privately owned beach and fishing operation. We have here a fishing boat that's attached to a chain, similar, and it's being winched, literally winched up the beach. If you can see this here, this keeps going out of focus. Winched up this granite stone slope, slipway, and very slowly to damage the bottom of the boat, I presume, but a very effective way of traversing what is a very, very steep slope. I don't think you'll see this in many places anymore. So we've now arrived at the very, I have to say, bouldery beach of St. Loy. I'm really not looking forward to this next section. You have to cross these boulders to rejoin the footpath. Effectively, these boulders are of course the footpath. But there is some good news. It has, after 1.5 hours, finally stopped raining. Grateful for small verses. Well, good morning from Penzance, from the bus station in Penzance. You can see Mounts Bay behind me. We're here today on the Monday, the 9th of September. We're going to be walking from Penzance to Porthleven, distance of nearly 14 miles. Going is pretty good for the first half of the walk, they reckon. So the guidebook is only indicating a length of walk of 6 hours. Well, as always, we shall see, but that's an encouraging statistic, and looking forward as ever for another update soon. So we're inside the church now at Gunwallow Church Cove, St Winwallow Church, I think that's how you say it. Trying to capture this video before other people come in. I can hear people outside. I think I managed to get most of it in. So here we are at the Lizard, the village of the Lizard by the Green, waiting for the bus to take me back to Helston. Should be 5:30. And usually today the video's at the end of the walk. Today we've walked all the way from Porthleven here to Lizard Point, and up from Lizard Point to the Lizard itself. Distance of about 14 miles. It took me about 6.5 hours. Fascinating walk. Many highlights, including such places as Lizard Cove, Kynance Cove, Lizard itself, and many others to boot. So what a very good walk today. And as you can see, the sun has been out, and it's finished a lot better than it started. Beautiful day. Well, good morning from Lizard Point, UK's most southerly tip, on a very unimpressive weather-wise start to the day. Pretty cloudy, a little bit of drizzle around, but I'm hoping that'll soon improve. Today's walk was from the Lizard Point here, all the way to St Keverne. Would be a walk to Porthallow, but there's no bus back from Porthallow, so St Keverne, then back to Helston later in the day. And certainly hope the weather improves. Not actually raining, so a small bonus. That foghorn you can hear in the distance is from the Lizard Lighthouse. It's also projecting out a beam of light, which you can't see from this angle, I guess because the weather conditions are so bad, and to ward off the shipping from these treacherous rocks around here. Anyway, looking forward to another update soon. So a little closer to the lighthouse now, and an absolutely deafening sound. Of course it won't sound now while I'm making the video, but hopefully in a minute you'll hear it. And there we are. It's really something. Never seen a lighthouse, I don't think, with the light actually projecting out from the top of the tower to warn shipping of any imminent danger. Different angle here of the Lizard Lighthouse with its booming siren and intense beam of light flashing out to the Atlantic coast. Looking now at the relatively new location for the Lizard lifeboat station. This track to the boathouse incredibly steep. Reminds me of the Linton-Lynmouth Railway. Anyway, let's hope it's not launched in earnest today. It's Tuesday, the 17th of September, another very windy day. We're here at Porthallow Cove. Porthallow is officially the halfway point of the whole of the Southwest Coast Path. To get here today, I started at St Keverne. There's a 1.5, or rather a 45-minute walk from there just to get to the official start of today's walk. Today's walk takes us from Porthallow all the way to Falmouth. That, according to the book, will take about 8.5 hours, so a very long day. We've got the Hilford River to get across and another creek to navigate, so if all that goes to plan, we really will be doing well. And then from Falmouth back to Helston, and then driving back to Braunton. So eventually I will get home probably in the small hours of tomorrow now.